Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World Tanks. So as you can see, this is Cadet 111 and his T54E1. For a sec there, I thought I was going dumb and had mispronounced his name. Because yeah, that is such an incredibly hard name to pronounce, I know. Okay, let's, there we go, get that set up right. So, okay. So now I gotta get used to my new mods. That's a large repair kit, large repair kit, large med kit, and automatic fire extinguisher. Okay. So he is decked out with almost the same amount of standard ammunition as he does gold. And I finally got my mods up and working, so I can see things, and the game actually looks good now. And I know what's going on everywhere all of a sudden. Woot! Okay, so our team only has 2 medium tanks. Their team only has 3, so this is going to be mostly a heavy hard-hitting game with a whole bunch of experience to go around to everyone, because of course the best games are always the ones where you can decimate huge amounts of heavy tanks, right? Okay, so Cadet's going to move up to this corner. Or he's going to make me look like an idiot, and he's going to stop dead and stare at a hill for a little bit. Not certain what he's doing. Not certain if he's even here anymore. There we go. Oh, okay. He was typing and answering a question. Okay, well that's interesting. But, so he is going to actually poke over that ridge. I wouldn't recommend doing that in a E1 or anything without really amazing gun depression, because you're more likely to get shot than you are to see anything. And even if you do see anything, you can't fire on it until you're too far over the ridgeline to do anything except get shot twice. So it's not a great idea. Okay. So he was answering a question in chat that I didn't bother looking at, and I could go back and check, but I don't care. That's really... So unfortunately he didn't get here in time to do anything about the E75 wandering across the middle of an open field. Saddening. If there's one thing that actually irks me more than anything else, it's actually watching a heavy tank roll across an open field when there's enemies around. Because if you're on the team with that heavy tank almost never survives that journey. And as much as I enjoy bantering with Cadet, I kind of wish he'd stop chatting and start fighting. I want to see him kill stuff, you know, right? Y'all agree with me, of course. Did I just really say y'all? I've been hanging out with Americans too much. Really? Okay, well, looks like we have 5120 pushing up the side, but no shots on it as it is down in the dip behind the ridgeline. E75 is... Where is E75? Oh, it's on the other side of that little bridge. That's good. Good for him, bad for us, but that's okay. We are in an autoloader. Benefit... sorry, excuse me. The benefit of an autoloader is that even if you don't do anything for the first half of the battle, it doesn't really matter. If you're in an autoloader, you can clean up the second half of the battle if you stay alive through the first half. Now there is an IS-3 that is trying to cap. I don't know if he's actually... Okay, that's an unfortunate bounce, and that was even worse. I forgot this thing fired 5 shells. I keep thinking that's 4 like the T69. Oh, should be able to get a beautiful shot through the side of the 5120, and it did not survive that journey. That's good. That takes out a huge threat on our side, and I don't think you're gonna get a clean shot on this STA. And even if you do, I don't think you want to take it into his turret. You need to see that turret ring or the nice juicy underbelly of that tank. Otherwise, you're likely just bounce Cadet. So I don't know why you're still aiming in over here. Might as well go look for another target. Yep, reload. 24-second reload time. That's a lot less than I thought it was. I haven't actually seen one of these things in action from this point of view in a long time, and I've completely forgotten all of its stats. It is one of the tanks I'm working up towards. I'm currently on the T69 and absolutely loving it. It's such a great little tank. It's a medium, and it behaves like a medium should. Our team is winning this though, so it's not like they really need us. E75 side. Oh yeah, all the shots into the side. This poor E75, who's determined to get to the cap. And then we track him before he can get there. There's some spotting damage on the tracked E75. Good. Unfortunately, we lost our tanks. Our forward, what was that? We lost an M03 and an IS-8 right there, so that's gonna slow us down. And the E75 is crying over being shot. Well, that happens where you charge across an open field. Our 5120 is going to go suicide into him and try and kill an E75 from the front, which eventually happens. But he took so much damage doing it that it just really wasn't worth it. Now, of course, the Yag Tiger is going to punish him for it, and we're going to go punish the Yag Tiger. Tried to track the Yag Tiger, just didn't do it again, and taken a bunch of really weird bounces. But completely fine with taking those bounces, and Yag Tiger is now trying to kill us. Managed to miss its first shot. Oh no, that was somebody else who missed that shot. Now the large repair kit has already been used. I don't remember on what. So now he's just got a damaged engine for the rest of the team. So now he's gonna come over this ridge and come on, we'll place a shot. Set him on fire! Set him on fire! No? Oh, Jag Panther E100 coming to our rescue along with the Waffentrager behind us, and the two of them managed to kill him. Good. That's good. However, one of the massive, or one of the few advantages of this tank, other than the fact that it's an auto loader, is its speed, which is now not here. So that's kind of going to be a problem. Moving along at a whole 19 kilometers. That's Cadet, you need to push the button. Push the button. Hold the button, Cadet. It'll go faster, don't worry. Okay. There we go. So now he's up over the ridge, and he's going to push along this way. He wants to come out to about the C3, C4 area to make sure that we're not getting flanked. Oh, actually, he's going to make a liar out of me and stop here. Is he going to take cover here? I wouldn't. I understand why he's stopping here. He's held down. He is still in range of his friendlies. This is actually probably a better place to take cover. No one has any idea where the T57 is. They only have ideas of where they've been shot at from the T57, but you know, when you're dead in a game, that's not when you want to be recruiting for your clan. When you're carrying a game and you're doing absolutely epic, yeah, then you can try recruiting. But ooh, there's the T57. Finally made his way up, and we can't see him. He must be beyond a rock. The Jag Panther E100 is going to go meet him head on, and the T57 is going to feel silly at that point. Ooh, we found the IS-8. That's good, so we know where he is. We also know he's on no health at all. 60 health. It must be the Yag Tiger that's in the cap, because I can't see a Waffentrager doing something so silly as to try and start capping. Now, of course, it is going to take them an ungodly amount of time to cap. 2 whole minutes before we have to really worry about reacting to this guy capping. That gives Cadet about 2 minutes to kill the IS-8. If he can't kill the IS-8 in 2 minutes, then he will need to turn around and stop the cap. By this, he really just needs to run into it and then bait whoever it is to come over the other side. And because it will be a TD of some kind, either Yag Tiger, or if the random battles, you know, like it's possible it is the Waffentrager in the cap circle, but that makes my head hurt thinking that, so I'm just gonna not think that. And he is trying to get a shot over his backside at the T57, but T57 does understand how to hide. Ooh, not quite perfectly apparently, and we can't see an outline, but Cadet knows where the back end of this guy is, and he is bouncing shots off of him. Okay, now reload the gold. Good. Now he's out of standard ammunition as far as I'm concerned. There's no point in loading 2 shells up. So he's just going to load up his regular or his gold ammunition, and I'm not certain I would keep firing at this. I mean, we can't tell how much of this outline that he can actually see, but I think he's actually shooting at like the back end of the T57. Now, if he wanted to keep shooting at him, he should move. Right. Oh, Waffentrager takes out the IS-8. That's good. No, don't shoot on the move. These are gold rounds you're firing. They're precious, and now we see what he's been shooting at. No, Cadet, please stop this. Don't keep doing this. No. You're just wasting shells. The Yag Tiger is killed by Waffentrager E100, who finally jumped in there. Okay. Good. Now this is a much better angle on the T57. Unfortunately, the T57 is again behind a rock, but the Waffentrager isn't. However, he is looking at us, I think.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Yeah, just keep firing the rest of this clip. Oh, no, he's moved. No shots on the... Yes, beautiful shot into the top of the T57. Giving the Yag Tiger a chance to kill him. Of course, Yag Tiger. Really? Did I just call it a Yag Tiger? If the Jagdpanzer E100 cannot reload in time, it's not going to matter. His game will be over in a few seconds when he gets killed. But he does reload in time, takes out the T57, and now it's a 2-on-1. Okay, now we have 2 minutes left in the game. Now for some reason our Waffentrager E100 is trying to cap. I don't understand this. This is a really dumb move. Now, it's possible he's just... Wow. Okay, I'm just going to pause this right here for a second. It's possible the Waffentrager E100 was trying to cap as a diversion, but most likely he was actually trying to win. Now, okay, this is the time left before you finish capping. This is the time left in the game. Someone see a problem? So thankfully, Cadet just decided he was going to charge the Waffentrager, and Waffentrager, for some reason, couldn't get a shot in on him. I don't really understand what happened. Maybe his gun was damaged in the fight with the Jagdpanzer E100. I don't know. Maybe he was out of rounds. Whatever happened, he didn't do anything except die. And that was a great end to a great game. 3,200 experience with a triple experience weekend with a premium or without a premium account. This earned him the Mastery Class Second Class, but Mastery Class Second Class, really? One of these days I'm going to be able to talk, but apparently it's not today. So you guys know what that means, and I'm not explaining it because my tongue, horrible right now. So the STA was the only thing that he shot at that escaped without damage, and that's because he was shooting at the really bouncy turret. Don't do that. No, don't. Just don't. Okay. Yes, so almost 4,000 damage dealt for only the one kill at the end there. The Waffentrager at the end really helped out. And who was the other star there? Tikia and the real Jammer both deserve some props for helping us win that game. Without these two supporting him, Cadet would not have won that, especially if the enemy had actually run around instead of coming at him. Because, of course, with that image, he was like a slug stuck in molasses. Yeah. All the gold there. Now, some of that was a whole bunch of gold that you fired, and speaking to get Cadet right now, a whole bunch of gold that you fired at nothing instead of moving to get a better position to shoot that T57 heavy. That's the only mistake I really think you made over the course of the entire game. I understand the talking and all that with the other team, that's all cool. But sitting there and knowing that your last 5 shots didn't hit anything, and then expecting that if you fire this set of 5 shots as gold, that they will obviously find the target when the last set of 5 didn't. No, that's just silly. That's not very smart, Cadet. Don't do that again, please. Okay. Now afterwards, when you reload, if you relocated during that time, you probably couldn't have been able to hit him and then actually do damage to him. And if the T57 had fired in your general direction, the ioEther could have taken advantage of that and jumped on him. Either way, that was the only mistake I think you made really over the entire game, and it was a great game, well played. This, of course, is all from the freaking E75 that charged across the open field and got tracked and then murdered. That was a great game. Thank you so much for saying it in, Cadet. That was pretty awesome. Wow. I'm just going to shut up and go away now. Normally I say things like, if you like this, could you hit the like button or leave a comment? But apparently I just can't talk, so if you appreciate me, just go down and click the Patreon link and help support me that way. Otherwise, have a great night. Apparently I should just stop casting for today. Have a good day, guys. ioEther out.